always be here at the time that we go live because we have people checking in from all over the world. So I just want to give a shout out to everyone to say, get in there and do your challenges. You still have time. Now, because it is Valentine's, we just want to show you the love and say, you know what? You're off the hook for the challenge today, but I am going to give it to you anyway. So today is Valentine's Day at my current time. It's actually 1:11 in beautiful British Columbia. I'm up here in Whistler. And on Valentine's Day, this is when we indulge in all of those luxuries that, are being marketed to us. So my challenge today is try and make the healthiest, make Valentine's the healthiest of all days today. So don't get caught up in all the hype. Don't get caught up in all the marketing that's being done to you. Why don't you try and engage in putting clean, real food into your body? If it's the next day for you, wherever you are in the world, pretend that tomorrow, February 15th, is Valentine's, and see if you can make it through the whole day with only putting clean, real food into your body. So if you do have a chance to read anything, I highly recommend, as the challenge for today as well, is to buy yourself a book. And it could be any book. It could be our book, our Eat Real to Heal book, but it can really be any book. And I encourage you to buy the book even as an audio or an Audible or what do you call it? A Kindle. This is a Kindle sign, but a Kindle doesn't look like that. A Kindle is literally just like this. So a Kindle, or if you're like me and you love the feel of paper, and get a book that's been printed on recycled paper, but get a book. So there are so many books that are really important. I've talked about them throughout this challenge. There's the China Study. There's Dr. Greger's book, How Not to Die. There is Eat to Live, which is a really great book. There is Diet for New America. There's so many books. I particularly love the Alzheimer's Solution. That's by the Shirzai team because it's all about the brain and neuroscience and how we need the kind of therapy that we teach, the food that we teach about eating. We need that kind of food to be able to prevent and reverse Alzheimer's and dementia and other neurological mental health issues. So a few things about this is when you read a book, I highly encourage you to share what you learn with others. So if you listen to a podcast like our podcast, the Eat Real to Heal podcast, or anybody else's podcast like Rich Roll's podcast or Julianne Hever's podcast, there's so many great audio tools out there. Share what you're learning with others. This is really important because this is how we're going to change the world and get people to understand that food is medicine. So 2 really simple challenges. One is to eat as clean as you can and to deny all the Valentine's Day marketing that's being thrown at you over this week. And over this day. And then the second challenge is to get yourself a book and just learn, read. Now, for all of those who don't know, we do have our Eat Real to Heal course. We do this challenge to get you thinking about the mindset that you need to adopt to be able to eat real to heal. We also do this challenge to get you to slowly start thinking about the changes you need to make, like reducing your sodium, increasing your potassium through foods, increasing your magnesium through foods, by thinking about the need to detoxify the body. A lot of people have never even heard of detoxification, which is remarkable to me, but I also forget I've been doing this for 22 years. So I've been in that world, and for other people, it's brand new. So we do this challenge to butter you up, to warm you up, not butter you up, unless it's real plant-based whole food butter, but you can't get butter that's not refined. So, to warm you up to understanding that food is medicine, you can reverse disease. I remember when France came to me and she was riddled with endometriosis throughout her entire reproductive area. All of her organs were glued together, and the doctor said she would need meds for life and that she would need to have surgery every 6 months. Well, she had the first surgery and it didn't work. Her endometriosis came full back throughout her body. And the reason it didn't work is because she hadn't reversed the conditions that would allow her body to keep endometriosis at bay. And so, of course, she suffered from all the symptoms. Well, she lost her business of 22 employees. She had two little girls, and she could only crawl from her bedroom to the bathroom. It was devastating for this woman, for this young mother. And anyway, she came to me. I taught her how to do our program. She did the Eat Real to Heal program and she healed. And it's amazing because she went from being bedridden to being able to be in her kitchen, making all the food, the juices, doing everything. And that was 7 years ago. And I remember when she went for a bike ride after she did the therapy, and she was able to ride the bike for the first time in 5 years. And she was able to go to yoga for the first time in 5 years. And she just cried. And because she had missed out on all those years trying to manage her diseases with all of these other drugs and surgeries and all these other methods that everybody was claiming to work, when at the end of the day, the solution was in her kitchen. And so the solution is in your kitchen as well. So don't hit rock bottom like so many of my clients do. You need to take action today to be able to reverse your disease. And it is going to start with the bite of food that you put into your body next. So you know about our Eat Real to Heal course. It is $97. We have lowered the price from 500. It used to be 600, then it was 500 we used to offer it at. And now we've lowered it to 97. And the reason we've done that is because we've realized that we don't want people to hit rock bottom before they engage in our program. We don't want their disease to have to get to the end stage where they have to cut out their organs and potentially die before they do our program. And everyone claimed in the last challenge that money was a factor, even though money's an excuse, because even for the most distraught people, you can go out there and buy potatoes. You can go out there and buy celery. You can go out there and buy some carrots. And if that's all you eat, I promise you, you're going to be doing 10 times better than if you eat the cheapest refined food that's out there. A lot of people said that they don't have time. And we know that that's an excuse as well, because people have time to binge watch Netflix, to go out for coffee. And these are people that also have no money. They have time to go shopping and spend money on 100 pairs of flip-flops that are being sold for $1 instead of just getting one pair of flip-flops that are, maybe $20. So I see these consumerism practices happening, and we spend more time distracting ourselves from the work that we just need to do. So we decided to lower the price and see how that would go for people. So $97 is incredible because you get 18 hours of me teaching you 22 years worth of research and science and data that I've collected, and also the how-to. How do you cook the food? How do you juice the food? What are the recipes? What are the meal plans? How do you do the detox safely in your own home? How do you take supplements in therapeutic doses so you can reverse your disease? How do you work with your medical team? We teach you all of that in the Eat Real to Heal program. So dive in and get it today, $97. And you're going to be getting, if you think about how much you pay for any other type of alternative non-conventional treatment, well, if you were to go get an IV naturopathic, hit of vitamins into your arm, I mean, that's starting at like $150 US. If you are going to go see a naturopath, I mean, those appointments are anywhere from $60 to $150, and you only get one 20-minute session with them. If you go see your doctor and you live in a place where you don't have medical coverage, I mean, you have to pay for every visit. So what we offer you through our Eat Real to Heal program is you get access to our Eat Real to Heal community. And our community is amazing because of the fact that you can jump in there 24/7 and ask questions, and there's bound to be somebody online answering your questions. Now, you also get access to weekly group coaching with us for the rest of your life, for the life of this program. You have access to it. So that means that as you grow and age and change and heal, you're going to come up with, family members that are sick. You can hop into our program and ask questions on their behalf as well, because we really want to support you and your family so that you can thrive. Eat Real to Heal so that you can be energized and vibrant because you're no longer suffering from your chronic illness or worried about your chronic illness. And then you can go out there and teach your community how to be healthy. So Jump in now, get our program. Don't wait to hit rock bottom. Do the work today because you don't want to wait for your illness to get worse. And I promise you, if you're not using your kitchen as your local pharmacy, if you're not using your food as medicine, your disease will not get better because food is responsible for 90% of your illness. And of course, we support you with the other 10% as well, with teaching you how to activate your good sleep, how to use exercise and movement to actually heal your body as well. We always come in with new research and mindfulness techniques and habit creation techniques and habit destroying those habits that are not good for you. We teach you those techniques. So we're always giving you more and more information. So hope you get our course today. If you don't, I really hope you come back to us and trying to keep learning as much as you can. But $97, it'll be the best investment of your life because once you dive in and do the work, you literally will be so grateful for really truly saving your own life. That is the feedback that we get from clients when they heal and they come back to me and with the most beautiful cards and bouquets of flowers and and gifts that they don't need to give me because truly the work was done by them, not me. I just shared the information that I've been taught and that I've been able to find, but they're the ones that did the work. But when they come back to me with these beautiful love notes and saying that I saved their life, well, I didn't save their life. Okay, they saved their own life because they were not willing to accept somebody's diagnosis as being the end all be all. They were not willing to accept somebody's prognosis as being the end all be all. They are the ones that said, I'm not going to accept poor health and disease as my fate. I am going to turn it around. I'm going to do the work. And they did. So I have to congratulate them for doing that because they're the ones who inspire me to keep going. So I hope that you do our program. $97, best money that you're ever going to spend, and join our community so that we can keep working together for weeks and months and years to come to ensure your health and vitality. So thanks everyone for being with me. Happy Valentine's Day. Go out and celebrate with your loved ones in the healthiest of ways. Bye-bye.